Hello Capricorn family, welcome back to Mark After Me. This is going to be my side. I am True and I'm your guide during all of this July overview tarot reading. We were gonna do a tarot reading. We will going to a little bit affirmation card and astrology card. It's going to be very easy, nothing all the way, but I have to say Capricorns that you give me life, or at least this full moon in Capricorn. Oh gosh, it's giving me so much tranquility, so much grounding. I have to say thank you so much for bringing us this grounding energy, this calm energy, because after all what happened with all the eclipses, and also yours is eclipse, but I might say that I felt quite more intense in the new moon in Cancer rather than in the full moon in Capricorn, because after all I could feel a little bit more into my shoes and quite more realistic. So I have to say thank you to you. So let's start to this. This is going to be the July Tarot reading 2020. And I have to say that my way to do stuff is most of the time the sun, but please check your moon, Venus as well, if it's going to be in Capricorn, and your ascendant, because you know all the tarot readings are very general and we are so many around the world that sometimes cannot 100% relate to you. So if they relate to you, please let me know. If you are new here, welcome, please subscribe, and if you have been looking to my videos recently, I would love to you to support me and subscribe too, because it's really helpful. So we're gonna start from here. We're gonna do something juicy. I always pull two cards that say most of the time what is the full energy or the main energy of the reading. That will be the Knight of Wands and the Chariot. We can say the Knight of Wands, you know, is an adventure, is a risk maker, is most of the time starting something new. And I have to say that you have this seed of that seed of, sorry, this is Mercury in retrograde. I will be biting my tongue until the 12th of July. I don't know what happened, but if you check all my videos, my tongue is getting that thing all the time. So what I'm trying to say, you're consistent, thanks God, consistent, and you are more of the disciplinary sign. I have to say that you are the one who actually are on task, and you are always like moving forward. And I do like, because you have the Chariot, I'm gonna just show you. You have the Chariot and also you have the Nine of Wands, which for me say a lot of, I have to say a lot of beginnings, say a lot of new things, but new things that actually make you passionate about it. So Chariot is so everything about movement, something new, conquest something new, but the Nine of Wands is most of the time as well do something that you're passionate about. And I think this is going to be a really interesting view and a really interesting reading, because we have the full moon in Capricorn with so many aspects. And if you didn't see my video yet, please, I will leave the link somewhere over here, and you can actually check full video. It's almost 1 hour, but you can divide it by sections, so you can actually see what is the aspect that affects you more. But I do believe that this is more Jupiter. This is going to be the conjunction we have with Pluto. This is going to be the, you know, the 13 years conjunction that we was like having for very rare time, because everything is about following your dreams. And I do believe that you are, you know, pursuing your dreams in a really like serious way, I have to say. Let me just check. I hope the music is not too loud. Let me just check over here. Yeah, the Page of Wands reverse. Normally I don't have any reverse, and this is going to be really quite weird. Probably you are not in the mood or not in the best of the best to actually interesting to a new emotions or a new connections emotionally. Like you are right now, you are complete. You have, for example, maybe your relationship or you have your good friends. You are not interested to open up your cycle, and you open up your social or friendships or love or something that is around it. Sorry, I have to turn down a little bit the music. because I was screaming to the camera. What I tried to say is the Page of Wands reverse is the opposite of everything new in feelings. So I do think that you're pretty emotional stable, but on the same time, I think that if that is absolutely you right now, you are not particularly in the position to get any emotions or any emotional connection. Probably will be. Let me just see what's the challenge. The Hermit. Woo, yeah, totally. Like, the Hermit is Virgo. It's another Taurus. It's another Taurus. How my days? Mercury. It's another Earth sign, and the Hermit, as you see, is a lonely card. It's not a bad thing. The Hermit is the most who teach you how to be with yourself, and you right now you don't want to have a connection with anyone. And the challenge here is, I don't think it's a challenge. I think what is this crossover is that your attitude right now is pretty internal. You are right now in this moment, after all of that happened, you're not gonna like lose or waste any minute to be engaging emotionally with anyone. And I don't think this is a problem, because is it the goal that you're looking for? It's something that you're moving, you're passionate for, but it's the first time in your life that you say, okay, fuck it, sorry for the word, but whatever, I am not gonna be engaged emotionally with people right now. Like, I do have to do this alone, and I do have to do this without any emotional attachment with anyone. It's pretty interesting. It's quite like a work mood, and you are a work, like a hard worker. We have to say the Capricorn is very rare that they are not wealthy, and very rare that they are not stable emotionally, and not stable, well, emotionally no, but materialistic talking, you are really stable in that way. Let me see what is in your subconscious, why you are there. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, that is not a past, but you are being very generous with your time, very generous with your money, very generous with, quite balancing way. But this is your subconscious, like, I do believe that this is what you have to do with yourself now. You've been doing with a lot of people before. That's what I feel like. Yeah, you are being like exchanging with people in the years ago. But when you go to COVID-19, these 3 months, this lockdown, something click. And you say, now or never. I have to do stuff now or never. And this is what I need to do now. And Capricorn, when you put something between your eyes, it's very rare that you don't get it. Really, you find a way. Even if you like drop down, you bounce back. It's very difficult to say that you're not going to be successful, because you are one of the sign who actually make success in base of discipline. And I do think right now, if you really want to pursue that dreams that you're looking for, it's time to jump into the Hermit. And it's something that I must say that you are not comfortable with, because you are normally a little bit social and all this stuff, but you want to disengage emotionally, but on the same time you need to focus 100% on yourself, because you are being too much in the Six of Pentacles, like giving, because you are a little bit like worry about someone. You want to be that father figure or mother figure for someone. I might say the Six of Pentacles can be positive, negative. This I want to leave it for you, but I do think that you're being too generous, probably. Or too open up. The subconscious say that, but I don't know what's in the front of mind. Yeah, you want to reach the stars. There you go. I love this star. It's kind of Aquarius. Aquarius is supposed to be ruling as well as, time ago, if I'm not wrong, Saturn. And you are the ruler of Saturn too. Which for me say that, if you want to reach the stars, if you want to like have a hope, because this is what in your front of your mind. I think you're very hopeful. Like, you have a lot of faith, a lot of hope. You believe in your project, and you believe in your new journey. You believe in new passion that you have been having for a very long time. But right now you are making it happen. Right now you are able to go to reach the star and say, you know what, I want to touch the star. I don't want to just imagine it. I just don't want to like have it as an imagination star. No, I really want to make it happen. So I do believe that this is very Uranus too. Like, I don't know why, but I have like a message in my head that I do think that you are right now, or maybe your aura or your energy is quite innovative. You want to bring something new. Or maybe it's a project, or maybe it's a work that you wanted to like have it for a very long time, or you want to apply for a job that you really crave for, but it's something out of usual. It's out of box. I don't know if you agree with me. Just let me know in your comments anyway. But I'm pretty sure that you are on way. Like, you're gonna get it. That you're really gonna get it. And that one, there's gonna be the Hierophant, the next card. That is, there's going to be, oh, there you go. Look, you left behind a lot of, because this card can be religion, but also at the same time, this card is authority and control. And I failed. Mercury, you are, again, you are feeling, or you are leaving behind this kind of, because this is something in your sign and everybody knows, and maybe you don't pay attention, but you're quite a control freak, and you normally want to control stuff and do the things that you wanted to do. And in the way that you want to work, people need to work in the same way that you're working. Sometimes it's very difficult for you to adjust yourself to another people work methods, work ethics, and you like to be the best. And I do. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a negative, but I totally believe that when you are in the Hierophant and you are in the, there's something that you leave behind. I do think that you are lot more flexible. Like, you left behind what make you stiff. Let me see what's in the near future, because that is something that is really interesting. I cannot put it here. The Ace of Wands. Yeah. Look, the Ace of Wands is beginning for new ideas, new creation, new passions. And the Ace of Wands I really like it because it's fire sign. It's a totally opposite. Thinking about the, you blend well with water signs, but you blend well with fire signs. Sometimes it's quite stressful for you because fire signs are quick, are fast, are straightforward. They want to start very passionate way. And sometimes for you, can you take your time, you like to think twice, you don't want to make so many mistakes. It's scary. But I do believe that right now your recent future is take the wands for your hands, like take the idea with your hands, modify it, create it, plan it. And you are the best in planning. Like, I don't met a really bad person like Capricorn who planned badly, to be honest. Like, it's a gift. So you have this option to say, it's something that I'm passionate about, I'm moving with my heart, like something's absolutely, something somewhere, or someone, like something is really moving you, like really strong from your heart. And I might say you sometimes have a trouble to express your emotions because you are so grounded and you have this detachment sometimes with what we understand for emotion. That express passion, express stuff for you is more into work and discipline. It's more rigid. And I have to say that all of this is give you a flip over. It's give you like the move the table to say you need to have fun, you need to enjoy stuff. If you want to reach the star yet, you need to leave behind a little bit your controlling, your mindset that the things has to be in your rules. Because when you leave room for a little bit more unpredictability, maybe unpredictable. I don't have the words today. When you leave a room for other things happen, then new ideas come in. And this is what happened with the Ace of Wands. Like, new ideas, new creation, new ways to express yourself are going to be out. But all is gonna come in when you are in a hermit mood. Like, when you are you, yourself, and you. And I think at this full moon in Capricorn, you are teaching us to like control our emotions, work very well with our emotions. Where you have the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups reverse, which is your emotional state is absolutely like you are not wanted to engage too much. So for me, it's a really example that you are working to understand, embrace, and be more grounded with your emotion, which is what an amazing thing. Let me see what is the advice. The Ace of Cups. Self-love. Self-love. Love yourself. Like new beginnings or understanding of an emotional state. Everything what I was saying. So it's nothing new. When the Ace of Cups coming, and it's an advice, it's something that you neglected or you are not pretty comfortable to do it most of the time, is give it space and time for yourself. So this Ace of Cups is saying pamper yourself. Put yourself in the hermit mood, thinking about what do you need to do yourself, just yourself, without any external influence, and see how much you can love yourself. And that means like what is your value system, what is your ethics, what do you stand for, what do you want to achieve for. So I think that the Ace of Cups is a really, really good one. And I really like it. You have it like an advice. Let me see how all the people see you. Yeah, 9 of Wands. And you know why the people see you in defensive mood, right? Because you don't want to engage emotionally. Something happened, right? I think, you know, Capricorn, what happened as well. You're really generous and you're laid back. The people see you like a big brother, like a father, some of them, or a mentor, or someone very wise. And what happened when the 9 of Wands come out? Like if you see the guy is quite beaten up, is quite tired. The guy is not very happy with everything, because what is happening is holding a grief. Most of the earth sign, and I'm not gonna put in a general basis, but this is something that I would love to leave it here. When someone hurt a earth sign, they hold a grief. Like they hold the hurt, they hold the wound. For why? I don't know, but I think that you are being all of this time doing it, like a lot of people are taking advantage of you. A lot of people like approach you by interest because you are very wealthy, or you are very interesting, or you are very or you are smart, or you have something that they wanted but it's not a genuine connection, so you get beat of it. So what happened right now, when we go into the hermit mood and you don't want to have an engage with no emotional state or nothing, what actually is going to happen is the 9 of Wands is going to come out to say, you know what, I don't want to engage, I'm in defensive mood, so if you approach me I will beat your ass off. And I do think that people are quite like hesitant to go around you because they don't know if you are maybe mad at them or you don't want to connect with them anymore. So your friends and people and family around you probably will feel that they don't know how to approach you. So be mindful anyway. If you're gonna go to a hermit mood, be communicative. Like people will appreciate that because you are a really good friend. Like if you are in a balanced mood, in a balanced way, you are the most supportive and calm and also very understandable sign. So you don't need to be in defensive mood, but probably that's the people who can see you. And let me see what's in the hopes and fears over here. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, there you go. You are afraid of, like at some point, probably you are afraid of, quite greedy. Be careful with money too, because when you get hurt, you go to the extreme. And you go to the extreme to like, okay, I just don't want to have this experience anymore, and I'm gonna just hold the things tight. And this is not particularly for me, this is not a hope, this is quite like a fear. Or you are in a state right now like this, or you are going to be like this. Of course, this general message, you all the time have the power to change anything that you wanted. So when you are in the 4 of Pentacles, I do believe that right now you're very tight, or you can become really scared to share anything to anyone. And I'm talking about that this is Pentacles will be sharing your wellness, sharing your money with people because you are being beaten up. You've been having a lot of, bad experience towards people who want to use you. And I understand that, some people have the process and need to like have time to just get things tight and slowly open up to other people. But don't stay there so longer, because not everybody is the same. You only need to have like a funnel or like a little filter so you can know with who you can be a little bit more open and with who you don't have to give any second of your life. So everything is more or less a process. But I do think that this is a journey for a long term, like a long work. It's gonna be a marathon. So if you start to do a journey now, I know that you will end it up, because whatever that you start, you're gonna have a little bit rest somewhere, but then you're gonna carry on. You're not gonna quit. That's something that I know, because Capricorns is really rare that they quit. There. Let me see the outcome. The source. You have already in whole this reading 3 different three different ace. Gosh. You have the Ace of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Ace of Swords. So, what else do you need? You have an amazing reading. When you have the Ace of Swords at the end, it's the power of the words. It's the power of new ways to communicate, new social media. Maybe your project, I have to say, is in communication. Maybe your project is you are so passionate to share a message, the same that probably I am doing. So what you really want to do is build something around communication, around create connection by people, because you have the Ace of Cups, which says the love, and the Ace of Wands, which say ideas and creation. It's a pretty interesting way, and I think I am very excited to see this journey on you. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, okay? Or you want to become an entrepreneur. You are really thinking about it to do all the stuff. You really want to give a thoughts about it. And when you get all of this, you say, okay, it's time to start. And you start really passionate, really injection of energy. And you have the Chariot. Remember, the Chariot is Cancer energy. It's lead by heart. It's your opposite. So you need to learn to be compassionate. You need to learn to be more, to use more empathy, to connect with other people from the heart. So this is something that you have to work for. All of us anyway. But when you are in the hermit right now, you are in the mood of yourself, and you are digging deep. You say, okay, I learned of my lessons, what I have to do. I have to let it go. I have to just maybe don't look too much aggressive for other people to be defensive. But at the end, I'm gonna get my new way to communicate. I'm gonna wait my new journey. I'm gonna get my new project. And I have to say congratulations, because this is an amazing reading for now. I really enjoy it. Let me see what is in your legendary... I don't talk today. The legendary affirmation cards. They say, I am the person I was meant to become. If you carry on like this, I don't want to know more else what it's going to be. I hope this is focusing, but you can take like a little screenshot. I'm just going to try to focus. I think so. You can take like a little screenshot at the end, but say a really nice one. It's I am the person I was meant to become. So nothing to regret of. Like whatever you meant to be, you meant to be. And right now is the perfect option. So like, don't think that you should be starting before. Don't think that you started from scratch or whatever. The important thing right now is you are starting. So give your time free. So it's fine. Then we're gonna have like a little astrological card. And it's funny because you have Aries, the radical. And I do think the Aries energy is gonna help you a lot to detach yourself from other people. Because Aries are good to say, okay, you are not good for me, back up, I don't care. Because Aries is telling you, you need to think about yourself. Hermit is telling you, you yourself and you. Aries rules the first house with everything about self. This reading is everything about self, and your project is yours. It's your work, it's your thingy, it's yours. So you're gonna have a baby there. You're gonna have something you say, I'm proud of that I create something this mine. And say, look, say active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fire, exhilarating, say argumentative, competitive, bossy, on a mission. I do believe, look at how cool the design is it. This is Aries. I'm really sure that this is what you are meant to have as an energy for this month. Like, energy of this month is everything about you. Don't get distracted for another people's problems. Don't get distracted for another people's issues. If the people have issues towards another people, don't be in the middleman. Put your put your title as a big brother and as a father and mentor and aside for this month, or at least use it less, because you need to invest time in yourself. And Aries is the best to like push you in that way. So you can read a little bit of an archetype of Aries, because Aries are the ones who are not afraid to start something new and not afraid to take risk. Sometimes they are, you know, take decisions and then at the end they think, after they make the decision, they think. Sometimes they have this thingy, but on the same time they're very genuine. And I don't think that you are not, but what I'm trying to say is you can take this archetype and a little bit learn in what you can add to your per day to make the things more easy. Because all of us have tendencies to be more watery, more fiery, more earthy, you know, and sometimes we need to learn from our opposites to get quite balanced. So I do think the Aries is a fire sign, as I mentioned, with the Ace of Wands that you have in the near future. Maybe you have some friends that are Aries, maybe you have some friends that are fiery like Leo, like Sagittarius. Hi, I'm Leo. But that can help you to push you up to say, it's your time, it's you, yourself, and you. Just put it back, everybody issues, so put away, don't put it in your bag, don't hold it back. Now it's time to just be free, be a phoenix, reborn again, and think about what you can do for your life. There's gonna be the outcome with the Ace of Swords, saying that you are going to have new ways to communicate, and also you're gonna open network. Maybe you have a social media online business. I don't know, I think it's everything about fast communication with people, like a new ways to do it. So that's it. I think this is the overall message for July for you, Capricorn. I hope you're gonna like it. I hope you enjoy for so far as much as I did. I'm sorry if the camera go up and down, but you know, Mercury is absolutely messing me up this month. But thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, share. If you share, that would be really amazing. Just give a thumbs up because it supports a lot my channel. I'm just starting this 2020 craziness, and that's it. So if you want to see more about me, you can check my vlog, and that's it. I do every Friday a vlog that is really interesting. Probably you can check that out too. Thank you so much again, and see you in the next clip. Bye.